Oh, hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. Now, today I want to talk about one of the finest guitar players of all time, a man whose career was cut short by circumstances that we're still not totally aware of. But while he was at his prime, and he was in his prime for a long time, Roy Buchanan was simply one of the best. He got such a unique sound out of his Telecaster, just absolutely amazing. And he was someone, while he was never a huge success in the pop world, he was someone who was respected and beloved by every other major guitar player. Now, one of the reasons why in 2025 he probably doesn't get the props he deserves is because a lot of his best albums are missing from the streaming services. 1976's A Street Called Straight, not on there. 77's great album Loading Zone, not on there. And an album that actually was one of his least popular, but in my view, his best ever, You're Not Alone from 1978. Such a great, great song. It features Fly Little Nightbird that he co-wrote, the 1841 Shuffle, Supernova, and also has some really unique instrumental covers, including a great cover of Joe Walsh's Turn to Stone from the James Gang days. Wasn't that a James Gang song? Or maybe that was just Joe Walsh. But anyway, it's Joe Walsh one way or the other. And he even has a really interesting version of Down by the River, not the Chris Farley version, but the Neil Young version. Now, Roy Buchanan was someone who played every kind of genre that had ever been associated with the guitar. He could play blues, he could play funk, he could play rock, he could play jazz, he could play jazz fusion, he could play bluegrass, he could play country. Literally everything he could play, and he all sort of integrated them all together. When you listen to a Roy Buchanan album, it's not, oh, this album is a jazz or a blues album, and it is true. Some are more jazzy than others, some are more bluesy than others, but that really betrays the fact that it is all done, all of his albums are done in this quintessential Roy Buchanan style. And he just had an instantly identifiable sound and a really, really superb technique. And it's really just a shame that at 48 he died. And again, we still don't know how, but if anyone who has the ability to change this is listening, try to get all of his albums onto the streaming services, and also check out the Austin City Limits special that was all about Buchanan, broadcast in 1977. That frankly elevated his profile, though it still didn't help him break through to get that kind of recognition that Jeff Beck, who admired Buchanan a lot, had. But check his stuff out. Check out the stuff that is online, and try to search for the other stuff. It's especially, in my view, the "You Are Not Alone" album, whose cover is behind me on the ye old screen. I don't think you'll be disappointed. As always, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.